All right, so in today's video, we're gonna talk about NIO, and I'm gonna tell you where I think it's going. It don't look good, man. Something is definitely up with these EV stocks, but here's some good news. I'm gonna show you the levels where I think it's going, but I'm gonna show you a possible breakout that can send this thing to all-time highs. So let's get to it. All right, so on the screen, I got the chart of NIO up. I got the weekly chart up because this chart can tell me where it's going more long-term than a short-term chart. So I always use weeklies and monthlies, and then maybe refer to the daily for some short-term evaluation. But there's a couple of things I see here, and you can see I already got the main trend line drawn. It's downward facing, and I also see a head and shoulders forming. I mean, it's kind of obvious on this one. The right shoulder is just now being formed. There's a couple of things that can happen here. So the main thing, when you see a head and shoulders like that, you will get a breakdown, and generally the breakdown is the length of the top of the head to the neckline. So that breakdown should be something like this, right? Something like about there. And also, one good thing about the head and shoulders pattern for you bulls out there, sometimes it don't happen, right? Sometimes it'll be a false breakout or breakdown, and the stock will go up the opposite way fiercely. I mean, super strong. The head and shoulders pattern, when it fails, when it's supposed to go down and it goes the other way, is very, very vicious. So if this thing does not break down, this uptrend will be something like that. And to me, that is one of the most powerful patterns. So just keep that in mind. If we don't get the breakdown and this thing starts to break up, it will be a strong upward trend. I mean, it'll just totally trend, and this thing will be starting to head to the all-time highs, or at least we're up here, right at the top of the head. So keep that in mind for all you bulls. And let me go ahead and remove these drawings right here real quick. And here we go. All right, so let's talk about the head and shoulders, because that's what we have. So you'll see the breakdown, and then where can this thing go to? Well, we already showed you the top of the head to the neckline, and then that right there, here is your level of support, and that's where I actually think Tesla, NIO can head to. If you go to the monthly chart and we zoom in right here, and you can see I got it right there. Here, let me edit this drawing a little bit more clearer. Yeah, and it's something right there. And when you look at what's going on here, you don't see any support. Well, maybe right here, okay? Maybe right there, right? So you got some support here and then right down to here. But if the head and shoulders plays out, I actually think this thing could go to the 20 level. All right, so if you're looking at the monthly, you can see the stochastic is heading down. You got the crossover. Oh yeah, and back to the weekly. Let me clear all of these out. I got my beautiful head and shoulders drawn. I got to clear it out because I have to show you this moving average crossover, which last time happened was really way back here, but the stock was kind of in a sideways pattern, so you couldn't really use that as anything. Now that it was uptrending, we can kind of use this crossover as, the fast moving average is crossing below the slow moving average, so therefore trouble ahead. So look at the slow stochastic on a weekly, still heading down into the oversold territory. So it won't be long before this thing maybe has a turnaround, but where could it turn around? When this head and shoulders pattern is changed. I mean, so you got the neckline, that's the neckline. So, and if you look here also, you have a bear flag. I'm sorry. Got a bear flag forming right there. So you just got, and it's just like Tesla. Be sure to check out that Tesla video. So you got the bear flag, you got the breakdown of support, and this thing can start to just head down. But if it doesn't happen, this is where I want you bulls to remember, if this doesn't happen, the breakdown doesn't happen, the upside will be strong. Please keep that in mind. The upside will be strong. Now, I don't want to tell you where to trade NIO, because here's the thing when you're trading these stocks. NIO, if you believe in NIO, you buy this. You buy this and you keep buying. If you believe in the stock, you buy it and you keep buying, because you know long term this thing will be much, much higher, right? So you're looking for breakdowns like this. Even if it goes down here, you want to keep dollar cost averaging, getting a lower cost for all your shares. So when it does rocket higher, you got in low, right? So if you're a believer. Now, if you're a trader, you might want to wait for this breakdown to let this downtrend, let me clear all these charts out real quick, to let this downtrend play itself out. And then when you see it break through, then maybe you can get a play and play it back to the upside. So here's that, once again, that bear flag on the NIO. And if this breaks out of here, let me go to the daily and maybe we could see a little better. I'm gonna clear all these drawings out one more time. Oh man, clear it out. And let's just draw this, right? Let's draw this right here. And if you could see some kind of break up and out, and then you got this resistance right here, I will say my area to possibly look and buy, maybe this thing is in the clear, is right there. Now, how I were to buy it, I don't necessarily want to get in with the calls or even buy the stock. I like selling the put spread. I might sell a put spread a little closer to the money if I see it kind of reach that level. And that level is right around the $48, $48 mark. So there it is, man. There's NIO. And it's something about these EV stocks that are being weak. They're weak. You know what's strong? GM, Ford, Toyota. These stocks are strong. And my personal belief is the other companies are making EVs as well. So remember, it was just Tesla. It was just Tesla, and then it was NIO, and then it's some other stocks. But now everybody's doing it, and they just may do it better. So there's my opinion. It's definitely some kind of stock rotation that's going on, leaving these EV stocks, going into the GM, the Ford, and the Toyotas. So that's where the play is right now. And I'm sure these stocks are going to come back, the NIO and the Tesla and all these other EV stocks, but they just seem to be out of favor right now. But just remember, if you believe in these stocks, you scoop them up. This is a sale to you. You scoop these up if you're a believer in the Tesla and the NIO and all these original EV stocks. Anyway, so there it is. There's the video. Let me know what you think. Hey, I'm Dre Trades on Twitter, Instagram. Hit me up right here in the comments and we can talk about it. Tell me what you think about this trade. Actually, tell me what you think about the direction of NIO. If you believe it's going up, down, sideways. The rotation is real. Tell me what's up. Thanks for watching. It's Dre Trades. I'm out. Peace. Don't forget to subscribe, like, all that.